Hello everyone, welcome to a day in life of the Aboriginal on LostHeartPhoenixWolf on my channel. Today's still November 26th, last video log for today. And I took a little 5-minute break, just walking around, trying to think about what I'm going to be talking about next. And I'm here still in this old trailer, thinking about what I'm going to be talking about. Have some more of this lemonade, I guess. I should be having green tea, you know, like I did yesterday. Like lemonade around, no, I had green tea for breakfast yesterday. Lemonade around lunchtime. This is like lunchtime practically anyway. That's what I usually do. So I'm thinking about maybe making some green tea. Didn't have any green tea today, just lemonade. Woke up a little later than usual because I stayed up late with my dad watching videos. So, just sitting here doing a video log for you guys, and hopefully I'm square with you guys, and you know the lens doesn't come attached and say it's not attached, and hopefully I'm in some kind of focus. Like, it's normally about this far away. This has got to be 2 feet right here. So I'm pretty sure I'm pretty close to being somewhat normal. Let's see now. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing that now. Let's see. I don't know. I got a bunch of things around my mind because I want to make sure that's in the focus. I mean, I could turn on the autofocus and see if it works, or try to make it work. I got to oil those gears, but I can't do it here because there's no oil here. I do have a little bit of the WD-40 at home. Instead of just spraying it right in there, and might, you know, wreck something else in there. I don't know. I just want to, you know, drip it onto the gears, and you know, I'm not exactly sure what else about that. But I don't know. I have the idea that, you know, I can adjust that so I can have the autofocus again. I need to have the autofocus then to shut it off, you know. Exactly sure on that. There's always something on my brain right now to not get me to talk about when I want to talk about my day, or trying to think of some stuff to talk about. I know it feels like it's warm up a tad, but there's still now a bunch of clouds here and there, so there's always a chance that it's going to be raining. But that should be, you know, a little bit of snow flurries. And, you know, weather forecast is saying it was supposed to snow yesterday, and it's supposed to be snowing today, and I doubt that's going to happen. I mean, the weather has a big warm front, and that is a bad thing for winter. If you don't have a cold winter and have like ice cold winter, it's not going to kill the parasite bugs. So, other than that, I'm not too sure what. I was going to say something, but I took a little bit of break and then walked around and trying to think about something to say. I did have an idea, and then, you know, I lost it. I got a lot of stuff in my brain these days. So what was I talking about before? Talking about diabetes and being overweight, and about the language being chewed up by vehicles, or I mean heavy machinery stuff. And I was also talking about, talking about, you know, my little cousin trying to do the, you know, videos, and shouldn't take no more than 2 hours to do video logs for an hour, and retake and retake and retake. But I mean, that's what happens anyway. Why am I yawning? It's only about 10:41 right now. So, not really anything to talk about. Last thing I was talking about, a death in the family. Well, it's a family friend. I think he is family. I'm not exactly sure. A bunch of us natives are related one way or another on this reserve. But all I do know is that he's been around the family a long, long time. And some cousins are like to drink with him, or do drugs with him, or chill with him, do different jobs with him. But now he's gone. He had a heart attack. And they were just talking to him like a day or two before. One person said, I was just talking to him 2 days ago. How could he, die? And then one other person was like, I was just talking to it the other day. And, why did he die? I mean, there's not really any details, like how they found him, like how he had the heart attack, what caused the heart attack. Did somebody cause the heart attack? But I do know he's gone now, and the house he built, I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know if he has any children like that, or he's got a couple of their brothers. I don't think they really care because they got their own buildings. But it's not too bad, I guess, on that. Trying to think of something else here to say. I'm always hearing vehicles, so I was thinking of vehicles going to pull up, and then I gotta stop my camera and stuff. I only had to do it once or twice so far. But anyway, that's the way life goes. You're happy and healthy one day, and then next day you're not so happy and healthy, or next year, whatever. And for whatever reason he had a heart attack, it's got to be a reason, what caused it. He was a drinker, he did drugs. Didn't listen to the doctor, doing this and that, and maybe that could have happened. But he was a good guy, good to chill with, and I don't know. What's going to happen now? What's going to happen now? I don't know. I mean, as it was something topic to talk about, but I don't really like to talk about death in the family. Happened way too much. Not only that, we had to clean 6 graves. There's also another 6 graves that need to be done, and then there's also like 2 or 3 others. So there's a lot of different family members. I think there's like 11 or 12 kids from my grandma, or my dad's mom anyway, and the great grandma there was 13. I think it was 13, yeah. Yeah, 11 and 13, and a bunch of the greats are gone, long gone. Some of the other ones that she would have like 13 kids, but a couple of stillborn or miscarriage that they still buried on the reserve, and they got a grave for that that baby, and they got names for those. So we're cleaning that grave for that there. A lot of the old graves for like, I don't know, geez, like 50 more than, okay, 50 and more years after that. No, because my dad is, I don't think my dad's the youngest. Don't think my dad's the youngest. Because there was none of them was youngest. Oh, his sister was younger too, my favorite aunt. I really don't know who was the youngest, but what I'm saying is that there is a lot of years that's passed, 50 to 50 plus years of, that the grave has been buried. And there's a lot of graves that are sunk in and need some more soil, I guess. Now that's what my cousin was talking about, because I got to bring soil for that grave there. It looks like it's all sunk in, and smooth that out. And back then, they used to be just like metal pole headstones. Like there's quite a few that I don't notice myself, that whoever owns them. But a lot of them were they're making sure that they have them like a flat board or a board with a peak. But how long is that going to last? Because there's some ones that people use boards and they've rotted away over the years. Like you say, 20 years, 20 to 25 years of rotting away, and it happens, I guess. But that's like I said, that's a lot of families that family members have died, and not only just the elders, and there's like a lot of cousins too, and some of the cousins don't make it to the right longhouse. Sometimes they say, oh, because they're married to that person, they got to get buried to this place, or he didn't have any wishes, so he gets buried in the non-native, I can't even say the name really, the non-native burial grounds. And most of the ones that are family and they're close and they've been around like the longhouse stuff and the traditional stuff and should be buried at home. But some of them even get mistakenly buried at a different longhouse. And what can you really do? You got to dig that that grave out and then take that coffin and move it someplace else. And do you have to have a new ceremony? Do you have to have a new 10-day feast because you disturb the grounds of the dead? I don't know. I really don't know. But there's a couple people that, well, more than a couple people. There's a good handful of family members that have been buried at wrong longhouses because we didn't know that they died and they got buried. And it's like, what in the world, man? What in the world indeed? Here's something scratching up against the trailer. Last time I was hearing that, there was a puppy. Yeah, there's still a stupid puppy around. Stupid puppy. So, don't know. Other than that, I wonder if that thing's actually leaking. Should check that out. I got probably some kind of wires and stuff to actually tighten it up. Oh yeah, I got that. So we're pretty close to the end of this right now. Oh yeah, we're pretty close. We've got like more than a minute and a half. But like I said, there's a lot of elders. I mean, my dad's last elder, his brother's last elder, his sister's last elder. She's a clan mother. It's I don't want to say who should be, or no, I shouldn't say who should, like who might be going next. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want my father to go. I don't want my aunt to go because she's I think the second favorite aunt. Maybe the second favorite aunt. I think she's the second favorite aunt. Second or third anyway. But I don't want to wish anything on anybody and saying they're going to be going next, and I don't want that to happen. So we are at the end of this video. If you guys do like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Share this video and channel my benefit, my benefit for me. Please do tell your friends and family about me. Thank you for viewing this video. Time you guys watched it. Hope you all have nice days, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.